Hi Dragons, I'm Oliver, your Student Council President, and I'm very excited to bring to you our school's very first big event since the beginning of COVID, our school's Terry Fox Run. Now, this year we'll have to run things a little bit differently because of remaining COVID restrictions, but the overall purpose of the event still remains the same. This year, we will be holding a Terry Fox walk in your classes this Thursday and Friday. And now a little bit more about this event. My biggest issue with events of this type in the past is that you, the students, don't get to physically see the results of your contributions. We might tell you how much we've collected as a school and provide a prize to the topmost donating class, but the way that's run, one student could have donated all that money with the whole school taking credit, and you, the students, wouldn't get to see the physical, real support that exists within our school for that given cause. So this year's Student Council will be running things a little bit differently. As per the usual, we will still be collecting donations in your A block classes this week, and we will be providing Fleetwood Park swag prize packages to the top donating students. But this week, Fleetwood Park invites you to donate and help us paint our school pink. What do I mean by this? Well, Thursday and Friday this week, Student Council invites you to not only wear pink, but to donate during your A block classes this week to receive a sticker, which can be used to exchange for Halloween candy, a pink cancer ribbon, and to get the tips of your hair dyed pink. By donating $2, you can get a pink cancer ribbon and a handful of Halloween candy. For $5, you can get the tips of your hair dyed pink by one of our volunteers with temporary spray-on pink dye. And for $10, you can get your entire head sprayed pink with temporary pink dye. Even for those of you who may not be able to get your hair dyed, by wearing pink and wearing a pink cancer pin this Thursday and Friday, we can walk through the school and see the actual real support that exists within our school for those touched by cancer. Because the reality is, we all know somebody who's been affected by cancer, and it's by no means something that anybody should have to go through, ever. So, real quick, we're just going to pass it off to a UBC Stein student, Richard Jang, to talk about what exactly is cancer, how does it differ from other diseases, and how far has cancer research come over the years?
We've made significant progress in the development of antibacterial drugs, but this is much easier than developing drugs for cancer. Bacteria are so unlike us. They have a multitude of things that we can target and not hurt our own cells. Sadly, this is not the case for cancer patients. Their own cells have gone out of control and continue to self-proliferate. It's very difficult to only target the cancerous cells while leaving all the cells around it unharmed. Despite all these challenges, science has made significant strides in this field of cancer research. In 1903, we successfully cured 2 patients of their cancer using radiation therapy, thanks to the help of Marie and Pierre Curie, who discovered radium and polonium. We have also developed things like hormonal therapy in 1941, or our first successful use of chemotherapy to remove a cancer tumor. This chemotherapy was later refined 5 years down the line with new drugs like methotrexate. Since then, we found many new drugs that have seemed to be effective and have been FDA approved, such as larotrectinib in 2018 rather.
Terry Fox was first diagnosed with cancer in 1977, and this year marks the 41st anniversary of the first Terry Fox Run, a run that honors the Canadian hero and carries on his lifelong legacy and mission to end cancer-related deaths. When Terry Fox was first diagnosed with cancer in 1977, the survival rate was less than 5%. And this year, its survival rates are over 80%, thanks to cancer researchers, Terry Fox, and those who followed in his footsteps. That's why this week we ask you to bring in your donations and wear pink this Thursday and Friday to show your support for those going through the widespread effects of cancer, so we can do our part to help end cancer-related deaths altogether. Thank you, Dragons.